Well, it's the morning after the Wigan flight. I'm a little bit knackered. Debbie's got a really pink nose. Look at that. It's got the sun. And today we are heading on to, well, fingers crossed, we're heading on to the Bridgewater Canal. Yeah. We're going to stop off just to get some supplies in Leigh. I'm struggling a bit today walking. Somebody tore a chunk off my foot last night.
You're an arse.
I could have lost toes.
No.
Things could die. You could have ripped my toe off. You don't care.
No.
She doesn't care. Anyway, so it's raining today. It's a total twist.
I know, it's absolutely miserable out there.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous yesterday.
So hopefully that's not going to last too long. But anyway, we'll just have to put up with it, won't we? Never mind.
It's alright, I'll stay in here.
No, I can't stand. I'm going to have to sit in the boat all day and while you're steering it in the rain.
Oh, well, we're going to have to stay here then, aren't we?
We can't. We've got to move on. We're going to move on. I went to a belting chippy last night. Plank Lane chippy. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Chicken
was very nice.
Nice. The chips
very
were
nice.
spot on. And yeah, I thoroughly recommend Plank Lane chippy. I'll put the address thing or whatever, a link if they've got one to that place. And if you do go there and you enjoy it, give them a review saying that how good it is. Smashing. All right, well, we'll crack on. I'll start the engine and we'll go. Bridge opens at 10. It's now 9:30ish.
Oh, my watch has died.
20 past 9, 25 past 9. What's the day's date?
15th.
15th, yeah. Yeah, 15th. Yeah, 15th of August. And the weather is dreadful.
Yeah.
Spitting. But there we are. Let's go. Ooh, let's get on. Careful.
Lost my foot in.
I wish I could do that. That was a cracking mooring spot. Just heading up towards Plank Lane now. The swing bridge will be open at 10 AM. The weather has stopped raining, but it's still dreadfully overcast. Anyway, we're just moored before bridge number 6, I think that is. And it was quite a lovely spot. Not moored out very much by the looks of things because there was plenty of overgrowth. And the banks are quite high as well. There we are. It was a good spot. Anyway, here's bridge number 6. It's bridge number 6, and up in the distance is oh no, it's not. And up in the distance you can see some more moored boats waiting to go through Plank Lane. We're probably going to tick over in a second and then hang about waiting. Rolling tree already has its berries out. Just waiting for the spring bridge. Spring bridge? That's a new one. Just waiting for the swing bridge to open. Thanks a lot. See you later. Thanks, really. Well, as everything with the north of England, it's raining again. Summer is here. We've gone through the Plank Lane lift bridge, not swing bridge, it's a lift bridge. I've been saying swing bridge for weeks. They've got issues with it, so what they're doing is they're letting a bunch of boats through about 10 o'clock in the morning and then they're closing it for the rest of the day. So if you are heading towards Plank Lane lift bridge, just be warned at this moment in time, into the foreseeable future, the lift bridge is only working at 10 o'clock in the morning, every morning. Well, I think it's every morning. I've not actually checked. Anyway, we're heading to Leigh to get some provisions and then onwards. So coming up on the port side, just where that boat is there, so we may have to stop on the starboard side and walk round, is the only Tesco, I think, and a pub. It's a bit early. It's not early, I'm on holiday. And then just beyond that bridge is the Bridgewater Canal. Yeah, I think we'll have to pull up on the starboard side. Seems to be a bit of timber floating towards us under this bridge. It's absolutely pittling down now. Not the best day for cruising, but well, you say that, but any day's a good day to cruise. Oh, it's a pallet, according to Debbie. See if we can skirt around it. I think Debbie might be wanting to push it out of the way. No one else will want to keep that.
Or it could be a settee.
Oh, it's a settee! It is, it's a settee! Oh dear. Anyone want a settee? Going cheap. Bit of drying out and it'll be fine. Them buildings there, that's Leigh Spinners Limited, as was. I think back in the day that was probably a bustling factory, belching out smoke more than likely. Shame the old buildings are going to rack and ruin, but they were only built to last a certain amount of time, and maybe that's just about at its day. I dare say they'll try and change it into flats or something. Even along the Bridgewater, that Japanese knotweed has got old. Not entirely sure what they're going to do here, whether they just let it go wild until it finally takes over everything, or whether they start treating it. It's pretty nasty treatment. To get rid of it, they have to properly give it some chemicals to kill it off, and even then that's not guaranteed for it to work. But there we are. The sign up there says 4 miles per hour. Looks like people have been wanging stones at it. Good old crane. Looks like that crane was just passed. It's still in working order because the actual steel rope, well, I'm saying steel, the wire, is in pretty good nick actually. It looks quite new. So maybe they use it to drop the stock boards in, stock planks, which there seems to be a lack of on most waterways at the minute. Lanky has suffered quite badly with a breach, and there was no stock planks that anyone could drop in the canal to cut off one or two sections. They could have saved quite a lot of water there, but there we are. There we go for that. There is a distinct difference in bridges on this part of the canal. I don't know whether it's by design or whether they just rebuilt them. But yeah, the Leeds Liverpool, they're all sandstone. And the other thing is, the bridges ain't really numbered, they're named. That's Great Fold Bridge. These houses are all new, very new. You want one of those? I wonder how much they are. But them's a few bob. Very luxurious. Not a bad view either. That's maybe why they need cranes. Gosh, big them. Beautiful. So one thing I have noticed about the Bridgewater, I think since we were last on, is there's a bit more weed than it used to be. But they still keep the towpaths mowed quite short. And you can just see, I don't know, you might not be able to see on here, but there's a lot of little flowers growing in that grass. So you don't mow it too much. It's not barren of any life. It's still got little flowers, native flowers in there. Just past the old boathouse. Whoops. Pit wheels just behind it. This bridge looks brand spanking. Of course, it's got the usual graffiti on. So it's just a drizzle now, but it's still pretty pants this weather. It's quite warm though, even though I've got this on because my back were getting wet down there, because this isn't a very big brolly. One thing I've noticed about this canal as well is there's loads of magpies on here. Lucky for me, most of them are in twos. Anyway, the towpath looks quite nice, well kept, well maintained, shall we say. Not kept, maintained. So it's well maintained. We're not too far away from Worsley, I believe. I'm hoping that this spitting will go away at some point and I can drop this brolly down, because my arm hurts. Once we get to Worsley, we'll figure out exactly whether we're going to keep going. I'm not sure how far Lymm is away from Worsley, but we'll see. The last time we were on here was on our way back down to the Lanky after we bought the boat, and I think we did from Stockton Heath to Worsley and then stopped in Worsley overnight, but I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to look back at the videos. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, we'll soon find out when we get to Worsley, eh? Oh, look, an ice cream boat. Can't stop going. It's not exactly weather for it, to be honest. How much are they? £1.50. That seems reasonable for an ice cream. Lovely. Actually, it's a crate boat. Oh, that's them pancakey things, isn't it? Ooh, look all that stuff you get on it. Ah, they do ice cream though. Just shame it's a pants day. I bet they did some work yesterday. They were lovely. Wish we'd come past yesterday. You little shit. Just been bitten.
You okay?
Just been bitten. There's a stalk there on the side. You just make it out. It'll fly away in a minute because it's stupid. Yeah, they fly about 100 metres down and then start moving every 5 minutes. It's ridiculous.
I'm going in.
He's a brave one, this one. He's a brave one. Normally they fly off. Go on, mate. Be a good fishing day for you, lad. Or lass, whichever one you are, I can't really tell. Ooh, what's a pub here? Ooh. Do we stop? Do we stop? Welcome to the moorings. Ooh, you're worth a stop, wouldn't it? Drizzly day. Hello. Ooh. Well, we didn't stop at the pub, but just past the pub and the marina there's these visitor moorings that have sprung up. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but anyway, 72 hours, so 3 days mooring here. And they look like they're brand spanking new. They've done the bank and everything. Maybe this sign at the end of this lot will tell us what it is. I'll speed up and find out. Well, there doesn't seem to be a sign down here saying what this is for, but I think there's a cycle track. Yeah, there's a cycle track just the other side of that bund. So there you are. Have time to stop and find out. Wind's getting up a bit. They look very nice, them moorings. Although the towpath's quite neat all the way along the Bridgewater by the looks of things it is anyway. It's quite boring. Not a right lot to look at. I suppose you can say that of any canal really, though. They're long and straight normally. Mind you, they weren't really built for the scenery, they were built to carry stuff. The canal has changed colour, sort of a muddy, rusty colour. I think it does do it through Worsley. I think it's, yeah, starts, yeah, it goes through Worsley. Apparently it's iron ore in the water or something like that. Probably wrong. There's a lot of these stop blocks and they all look in very good condition. There's hardly anything growing on them. Bit of a change from what was happening on the Leeds Liverpool anyway. According to a signpost back there, we're about 600 metres away from Worsley. Worsley. I've been bitten 3 times today by horseflies. Once through my t-shirt. It's bloody piddling down. What are they doing out in this weather? There you go, if you got £500,000 or so, you probably buy that. There's the centre of the Worsley bit of the canal. Some very good pubs around here now. An up and coming place with the BBC moving into Manchester. That's a big old thing, that. Wouldn't be out of place on a river or even sea, to be honest. It's massive. Oh, another big boat there. Again, I think there's one called the Weaver. Manchester Ship Canal. Alas, it's in a very sorry state. The vandalism and rubbish. What a shame. Anyway, here we go. Next section. Let's keep on keeping on. The weather has not changed, it's got worse. It's pissed it down. I mean, it's piddling down. It was worse about 10 minutes ago, and I didn't even bother getting the phone out and film anything at all. It was horrible. I might just film this bit up ahead. See what's behind that, underneath that bridge. Looks like it's open, but I don't think it is. Anyway, we'll have a look. I could be wrong, but I think beyond them little barriers there is the Trafford Centre. It's a place I've never been, and I'm not going today either. Indeed, there it is, the Trafford Centre. Oh, they've got a Legoland. Oh, hang on, they've got a Legoland. Well, we didn't stop, so we'll have to go to Legoland another time. Never mind. Well, that rain didn't hold off long. A couple of minutes, back again. What a miserable day. Not entirely sure, but that could be a kestrel. I don't know. This is an interesting bit coming up. I think I need to head starboard, because if I turn to port I'll be going into Manchester, which I don't want to do. Not today anyway. Let's have a look. Yes, indeed, if you look to the port there, you can see that it heads towards Manchester. To Manchester, and this is heading towards Lymm, hopefully.